Once upon a time, in a land bathed in sunshine, lived two kings. King Arnold, the host, ruled the prosperous kingdom of Etheria. King Bernard, his guest, hailed from the tranquil shores of Serenia. Both were powerful men. They commanded respect. But their approaches to life differed greatly. King Arnold, known for his quick temper, often reacted impulsively. His decisions, though well-intentioned, were sometimes clouded by anger. King Bernard, on the other hand, was known for his composure. He faced every situation with a calm demeanor and a thoughtful mind.
This is unacceptable. How dare they encroach on our land?
King Arnold, despite his good intentions, struggled with patience. He easily grew frustrated. His temper was legendary, and his court was always on edge, anticipating his next outburst. Small inconveniences would trigger outbursts. Servants trembled. Advisors walked on eggshells. The atmosphere in the palace was tense, with everyone trying to avoid the king's wrath. His temper was a storm waiting to erupt. Even the slightest provocation could set him off, and his advisors knew this all too well.
Your Majesty, there is a minor border dispute. A neighboring kingdom has encroached slightly on Etheria's land.
This is an outrage. Prepare for war.
The transgression was small, easily resolved, but King Arnold erupted. He roared in anger. He threatened war. His voice echoed through the halls, sending shivers down the spines of those who heard it.
Your Majesty, please reconsider. This can be settled peacefully. There is no need for bloodshed.
His advisors tried to calm him. They knew that a war would be disastrous for the kingdom. Their words fell on deaf ears. King Arnold was too consumed by his anger to listen to reason. The kingdom held its breath, hoping for a peaceful resolution. As the night wore on, King Arnold paced in his chamber, his mind racing. He knew deep down that his advisors were right, but his pride and impatience clouded his judgment. He looked out of the window, contemplating the consequences of his actions. The weight of his decisions bore heavily on him. Finally, as dawn approached, he called for his advisors. He knew he had to find a way to resolve the issue without resorting to war. The advisors entered, relieved to see a calmer king. They presented their plans for a peaceful negotiation, hoping to avoid conflict. King Arnold nodded, ready to listen. He realized that patience and wisdom were the true marks of a great ruler. King Bernard observed King Arnold. He saw the king's good heart. He recognized the king's potential, but he also saw the destructive nature of the king's anger. He knew he had to help.
Let me tell you a story, my friend. There is a mighty river. Its waters, when calm, reflect the sky perfectly. But when agitated, they become murky and unclear. Our emotions are like the river. When calm, we see clearly. When turbulent, we lose our way.
King Arnold listened intently, absorbing every word his teammate shared. He had never thought of it this way before, and it was as if a new world had opened up to him. He always believed that reacting strongly showed strength, that it was a sign of his passion and commitment to the game. But King Bernard's words planted a seed of doubt, making him question his long-held beliefs. Could there be another way? A way that didn't involve such intense reactions?
Anger is a powerful emotion, one that can drive a person to achieve great things. It can be a force for good, channeling energy into focus, performance, and determination. But uncontrolled anger is like a wildfire, spreading rapidly and uncontrollably. It consumes everything in its path, leaving only destruction behind, and nothing good can come from it. It's important to master one's emotions, to harness them in a way that benefits rather than harms.
Perhaps you are right, King Bernard. Maybe there is wisdom in what you say. I need to learn to control my temper, to find a balance between passion and patience.
King Bernard's wisdom began to change King Arnold's perspective, slowly but surely. It was the start of a journey towards patience and understanding, a journey that would not only change his game, but also his life. He began practicing mindfulness techniques, learning to stay calm under pressure. The team started to work together more harmoniously, understanding the value of patience and strategic thinking. And in the end, their newfound patience paid off, leading them to a well-earned victory. King Arnold reflected on the journey, realizing that patience was not just a lesson for the game, but for life itself.
Section 5. The pitfalls of hasty reactions. King Bernard shared stories of rulers who succumbed to their anger, kings who lost empires, emperors who destroyed legacies, all because they couldn't control their emotions. Their reactions, clouded by rage, led to their downfall. He spoke of Alexander the Great, a brilliant military strategist who, in a fit of rage, killed his closest friend. He recounted the tale of King Lear, blinded by pride and anger, who banished his only loving daughter. These stories resonated deeply with King Arnold. The power of composure. King Bernard then spoke of leaders who exemplified composure. Gandhi, with his unwavering commitment to peace. Nelson Mandela, who emerged from prison with forgiveness in his heart. These leaders, through their self-control, changed the world. The ability to not react, King Bernard explained, is not a sign of weakness, but of immense strength. It allows us to see clearly, to make rational decisions, and to choose our actions with purpose. A message for the young. King Bernard turned to the young princes gathered around them. "My young princes," he said, "learn to master your emotions. Do not be slaves to your anger. Train your minds to be calm. Let wisdom guide your actions. This is the mark of a true leader."
His words, spoken with such conviction, resonated deeply with the young princes. They saw in King Bernard a role model, a leader who embodied strength through composure, a king who ruled with wisdom and compassion.
Transformation of a king. King Arnold, deeply moved by King Bernard's words, embarked on a journey of self-improvement. He practiced patience. He learned to control his temper. He sought wisdom from advisors. He meditated to calm his mind.
Slowly, he transformed. His outbursts became less frequent. His decisions, no longer driven by impulse, were measured and just. His kingdom flourished under his calmer, wiser rule. A legacy of serenity. This is a story that transcends time, a tale that has been passed down through generations, whispering the secrets of tranquility and peace. King Bernard's visit left an indelible mark on Etheria. His presence was not just a diplomatic gesture, but a profound exchange of wisdom and culture. He had not only taught the king a valuable lesson, but had also sown the seeds of peace and composure in the hearts of its people. The villagers embraced these teachings, integrating them into their daily lives, fostering a community built on mutual respect and inner calm. His story became a legend. It was etched into the annals of history, a beacon of hope and serenity that guided future generations. The tale of the two kings serves as a timeless reminder. Their strategic minds and peaceful hearts created a legacy that transcended their reigns. It teaches us the importance of mastering our emotions. In a world filled with turmoil, the ability to remain calm and composed is a rare and valuable skill. It highlights the power of composure in a world that often thrives on chaos. Amidst the hustle and bustle, finding moments of peace can transform our lives. It reminds us that true strength lies not in reacting, but in responding with wisdom and grace. This legacy of serenity is a testament to the enduring power of peace, a guiding light in our journey through life.